everyone, and welcome to Girl Talk World. I'm Carly, and today we are going to be making some Harry Potter golden snitch cake pops. But I think I'm going to need some help. Becky?
Oh.
Becky?
Hi.
Hi.
What are we making?
I have some golden snitch cake pops. Do you want to help?
Ooh, absolutely. I know exactly what we need to do. So here you have your cake, and I need you to break that into breadcrumbs.
With my hands?
With your hands.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Should you want to give me half and then we can do it together?
Yeah.
Teamwork.
I was always told to not play with my food, but
It's fine, we've washed our hands.
keep going.
Keep going. You want it kind of nice and small. Okay, so I think
Are we done?
that's about good breadcrumbs.
Done breadcrumbing?
Yeah, so you kind of want them to look a little like this, and then you're just going to set that to one side, and you want
Cool.
to melt your milk chocolate. Now, normally we would do this in a microwave, but seeing as we're at Hogwarts, I think there might be something else we can do.
Should we try it?
I think so.
Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
1.
Hey, look at that. Wonderful.
And it's all melted.
Lovely. Okay, now what you want to do is pour that into your breadcrumbs.
All of it?
The whole thing. And then you're going to get a little bit messy.
Oh.
Okay, now you kind of want to start folding it in with your spoon, just so you don't have to touch the chocolate immediately.
Okay.
But then it's really good to mix it all in with your fingers.
Hands on again. So when should I start doing it with my hands?
I think
Now?
about now, yeah.
Yeah?
And while you're doing that, I'm just going to grab a baking tray and some baking parchment.
Cool.
And here is the baking parchment.
Cool. And then is this ready to...
Yeah, so what you want to
For the
do now
next
is
step?
roll them into little like bite-sized balls, and then we're just going to pop them on
Smells
here.
really good.
Yeah?
Chocolatey. Right, so roll them.
Roll them into a little bite-sized ball, and you can just do this with your hands. If it's a little bit fiddly, you can make it a little bit bigger. That's totally fine. Should I do one as well?
Yeah? Help yourself. Right, is that one?
Let's have a look. Lovely.
Not round enough.
Yeah, there you go. So you kind of want to end up with something that looks a little bit like this.
Okay.
And then you just pop that down, and you keep going until you've used all of your
Is this
mixture.
looking snitchy?
Perfect.
How many are we gonna...
We're going to do as many as we get from our mixture.
Okay. Does it matter if any of them are different sizes?
Absolutely not. And you are going to cover these with sprinkles and white chocolate at the end, so it doesn't really matter if they're not that neat top tip. How's that? So we've got 7 so far. Okay, now we're just going to wash our hands.
So now we're gonna make them into cake pops by putting straws in them.
What you want to do to really make sure that your cake pop stays on the straw, you want to dip the end of your straw into any
Some
extra
melted
chocolate you have. So when this cools, it'll really set it in place. So you want to grab your cake pop and really hold it tight so it doesn't crack.
And don't push too far in.
So you end up with something like this.
Be gentle so you don't ruin the ball.
Very nice. Okay, so now you're going to want to wait for these to set, so put them in the fridge for about half an hour.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So we've just gone to let them chill, but here's 2 we made earlier. So these are ready to
and
go.
we have also melted our white chocolate in the microwave because we are about to make our cake pops look a little something like this. You ready?
Yep, 1 each.
Yeah, okay, so what you want to do is you want to grab your cake pop and dip it into your white chocolate.
Not too much, you just want a thin layer, so just lightly coat it.
Yeah, and then if you have a little gap at the top, you can just use your spoon and cover the top.
And then, yeah, keep it turned that way so you let the excess drip down.
Yeah, and you can
Back
give it a
into the
little,
bowl.
a little spin, get off any extra. And then while it's doing this, what you want to do is grab your golden shimmer sprinkles here. And would you mind holding that for a second? Thank you. So you want to pour your sprinkles into your bowl. Quite a lot, but not all of them. And then you can dip your snitch in and roll it. It's amazing. And then you can
Keep
kind of
spinning.
sprinkle some more on top as you go. So now we let that set.
Yep, put it in there.
And again with this, you're going to want to let it chill.
Snitch bay.
So either let it set in the fridge for about half an hour or just kind of leave it out for a bit. So while we're doing that, we are going to go and make our white chocolate golden snitch wings. Okay, so we have got our baking tray, and now we are going to use our melted white chocolate to pipe some wings. This bit can get a bit messy, but it doesn't matter. And if you find this is a little bit too fiddly, you can always just cut out some paper wings and stick those on instead. That's totally fine, as long as you remember not to eat them. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to grab, if you don't have a piping bag, you can just use a little sandwich bag like we've got here, and you want to cut the tiniest hole in the corner.
Be careful.
That should do. And then you want to fill your sandwich bag with the rest of your white chocolate.
Right. Make sure it's not stuck to the bottom.
Whee!
So, should we give it a go?
Let's do it.
Right. Right, that's one done. Now I'm gonna have to try.
Do matching.
Oh no, it's gonna be the hard bit.
Okay, right, so we're just gonna make 2 cake pops today, so I think we are gonna let these chill in the freezer. Shall we?
Yep. Let's
Okay.
go. And we're back, and we put these in the freezer for a bit so they've gone nice and hard.
Lovely, and now what we're gonna do is use the rest of our melted white chocolate to stick them onto our cake pops and end up with some little snitches like these. Okay, you ready?
Am I ready?
Let's go this one, I like this one. So we're gonna turn them over so that you get the nice edge out, and then just put a little dollop of white chocolate in the middle. You don't want too much because the less you use, the quicker it's gonna set.
It's a bit.
But you want enough that's gonna make it
like
set.
glue.
Perfect.
And then more on that one or more some on the other one?
Let's go on the other side. Or can we take a bit off that one and put a little?
Might be a bit too much. Let's put some more on that one.
Lovely.
Is that
so
okay?
then, yeah, lovely. So
Cool.
you just want to work out what way up you want to go. So I think, yeah, we want to go that way up.
Put more on the side.
So let's put that on there. And then on the other side, you just want to add that there. And you kind of hold it, or you can find something to
Prop
rest
it
it
up
on.
with.
So we've got some cookie cutters somewhere.
Let me
Let's
grab
have a
one.
look. Let's go. Oh, let's go that one. So now we're just going to wait for these to set, and then we're going to eat them. And make sure you check out the most recent issue of Girl Talk, which has this recipe and loads more fun stuff you're going to love.
And let us know how you get on with the recipe in the comments, and like and subscribe. Accio Cake Pop.
Ooh. Magic. Bye.
Bye.